everyone, my name is Faith Martinez, and I will be discussing a bit of an eye-opening topic with all of you guys. Right now, this is my little baby Shaggy. We thought he was originally an Abyssinian guinea pig, but he's gonna be my audience and also your guys' attention drawer. So yeah, he has a bit of a sinus problem right now. So if you hear him breathing really hard, yeah, he has allergies. But yeah. And my essay is going to be an informative essay for this project for communications. I will be discussing on how the coronavirus or the COVID-19 is affecting all of us nowadays and how to properly approach being stuck in the pandemic as of now, especially when everyone's struggling with finances, struggling with getting food, or struggling with finding work and all that way. But yes, and I'll try to like discuss it with you as much as I can, since this is still like a new topic to discuss. I will try my best with everything that I know a lot of people would be asking or be struggling with right now. And I know I'm like, okay, so to describe the coronavirus and what it is, it's the COVID-19 or the coronavirus is a respiratory illness that is caused by a virus and has and currently still is affecting the lungs, the heart, and then also any sinus issues. Like for example, if you were to have like a sore throat or a common cold or the flu, there would be a higher chance of you in a way getting it as of now if you were out and about, when you're highly recommended to stay home. Or if you have any respiratory problems such as having heart attacks, having being under cardiac arrest in the past, or having diabetes, obesity, being pregnant possibly, there are many chances of people getting the COVID-19 if they're out and about and not taking the proper protection that they need, especially with this entire pandemic going on. And it affects the very vulnerable areas of your breathing and stuff. And the symptoms of it are like fever, tiredness, dry cough, and then they keep including new symptoms each day. Because a lot of doctors have told me, when I work at Kaiser, I work at the coffee cart in Kaiser, a lot of doctors who come to get coffee always tell me that this is like the flu, but with really bad symptoms of the flu. And like you get the chills, you get the tired feeling, you get every single feeling that you get with the flu, but it's a lot worse, or not a lot worse I should say, but like it is worse than what you would get from a normal flu. You will get more symptoms as well with this entire coronavirus as well. There are still unknown symptoms to this day, but yes. And also, let's see, I had to write this all down. My apologies. I'm very bad with remembering things as of now. But knowing this, the entire world is on lockdown for this entire coronavirus pandemic. This all started in China, in I believe Wuhan, China, which is why it's known as the Wuhan Coronavirus, because I've done research on this when this first came out, that there were multiple other common coronaviruses, but not like the Wuhan Coronavirus. And as a result, this one has gotten a lot more attention because it's caused a lot more deaths worldwide and has spread in such a drastic way that it has throughout the month of January, and actually not even January, it's been since November on to now, and we're already in the month of May. It's already been half a year since this entire pandemic has come around. So now the entire world is on lockdown, knowing that you could get this virus just from being near a person who has the coronavirus or who has had the coronavirus. It's possible, or like if they're still having symptoms of it, and it's possible for you to get those symptoms as well because of how common it is. Like if, for example, someone's just sneezed on you, someone didn't wash their hands, and they had the coronavirus, then yes, it's a higher chance of you getting the coronavirus as well. And that's why they have to recommend, it's now a law, to recommend to wear face masks when going to like outside of your house, to like go to the store, to go get gas in your car, to go to work, and also to sanitize everything that you may need to touch, and also to wear gloves at all times. And also for social distancing has been key lately for everyone to stay at least 6 or more feet away from each other, which has caused everyone to increase on their social distancing lately. The lockdown has been the hardest thing for everyone nowadays, including myself, throughout this entire pandemic, because and only because it affects us all financially. Economically, our country, I know for sure, is not exactly doing the greatest. Any country would say that as of now, but right now our entire economy is just getting shot like crazy because we are taking so many hits in so many areas. It's like a stack of domino. It's a domino effect basically. And there are people who are living from paycheck to paycheck, who are working part-time and going part-time to school, who have families that depend on them, who are even in the hospitals. Their jobs are getting affected as well. They're being on call, like they're not even being on call anymore. A lot of jobs in Kaiser and a lot of jobs in the US are actually being cut down drastically. Like my best friend actually his job had gotten shut down for a few months, and it's been crazy on him and his family because they rely on one another to help each other out throughout this entire situation. And I know it's been rough on everybody. It's been rough on me as well. And I did do some research on this. Like, for example, on the website, dealing with uncertainty during the coronavirus pandemic, it states that first, we must announce that it is an occurring thing. Like, we are in the middle of a pandemic. Yes, do approach this with a bit of caution. Do not overwhelm yourself like how I have in the past. I did overwhelm myself in the very beginning, and it caused me to get really stressed out as a result of it. But do take this one step at a time. This will soon pass. If not now, then later, or then sooner, hopefully. And it may seem like a lot, but once we accept that it's there, it's not as big of a hurdle as we thought it was before. And the next step is to focus on what you can control at home. Always focus on the things that that are in your control, that are easy to fix, like cleaning your room, doing your homework, if you're going to school, taking care of loved ones and your pets, like this little guy here, taking care of those who are there with you in your household. Doing little things here and there can help you out a lot on taking on the idea of the pandemic, or the entire situation of the pandemic. I know it's a huge hurdle for everyone to take right now, but in all due time, this will pass. And I do believe that it will pass soon. If not now, then sooner. And I know what everyone else is thinking about the finances. I am struggling with this as well. My hours have been cut drastically at the coffee cart. I am only working 2 to 4 days a week now, and that has been a huge struggle on me and my family. And as a result, it has caused us to shut down a few of our stores, and has caused us to struggle a lot. It's caused us to struggle a lot, and we are immensely struggling with this financially. And right now we are trying our best with this entire situation. For example, I have been doing Postmates, which is a delivery service for food, for people who don't want to go out of their homes. I know a lot of restaurants are hiring now for delivery services. And I know that if some of you are not in the most financially stable situations right now and don't have someone else to turn to that you need help with, then by all means, go ahead and take my advice as best as you can with doing delivery services for other restaurants, or doing Postmates, Grubhub, Uber Eats. Like, certain things like these can actually really help you out a lot, and I believe that they can help out as well. It might not be a lot in the beginning, but I can promise you that if you do it within a certain amount of time each week, it could help you out. It could end up helping you out a lot. Like maybe with your next car bill, or maybe with gas, or any like credit card bill or anything like that. And I know that this entire pandemic has caused a lot of us to struggle with buying food. And the part with buying food, like, I know some people might not agree with buying this kind of item, but ramen noodles was actually one of the best things to buy during this pandemic, so that you can stock up on this and not have to worry about having to worry about what to make for dinner at night. And fair enough, like, it would be an entire struggle for everyone financially, especially when you want to just shop in moderation, just shop enough to get you by for the week, and or even like for a month if you would like, and just to make things easier on yourself. And don't overstock on anything that could possibly make your fridges full, or don't try to sell it off at a very expensive price like how some people have been doing lately. That part is a bit selfish. That's really selfish. I've already seen people sell toilet paper off the street for $5 or $20 for a roll, which is absolutely ridiculous. I think it's very selfish. Like, if that's the case, you should not have overstocked on so much toilet paper as it is, and shared it with at least those who are struggling. Share it with those who need that kind of stuff, who need those necessities, who are struggling to get those necessities. And let me see. I apologize for this. Let's see. Always wear a mask when you're going out shopping, of course. Like how I stated before, always wear a mask and wear gloves. I do this all the time whenever I'm at work, whenever I'm out and about going to the store. I always wear gloves and a mask. I always make sure I'm covered and that there's no way of me getting, like, even though there's a possibility I won't even get it, but just to be safe. Just to be safe and have a peace of mind going home knowing that I will be coming home safe and healthy. And I know that I know people can even make like money off of YouTube. I know I'm rambling on a bit for the moment. I do apologize for this, but I do want to provide as much help as I possibly can for this entire pandemic, and especially since he's getting restless here. I do hope that what I provide you will help you in some way for handling the pandemic, and I'm hoping that his anxiety kind of made you have a little bit of a laugh, just to ease the stresses of dealing with this entire pandemic. I wrote this to let you know that you are not alone in this, that it'll pass, everything will be fine, and that no matter what's gonna happen, we'll always get through this as a whole, as like an entire whole. Like, I do believe that everyone will make it through just fine. And I do understand that this is a very tough situation. And I would say I would apologize for this entire situation. And I know it's completely hard for a lot of you people, as it is for me. I understand, and I do want you all to know that I am here for you, and that I am willing to help you out in any way possible, which is why I chose to write about this topic and to present on this topic. This is a very serious topic that a lot of people are needing a lot of help with right now. And I feel like with the help that I'm providing right now, I could be able to help with at least something in your life right now. Give you that little bit of peace of mind to let you know you can rest your head a little bit easier than lately dealing with this entire pandemic going on. And do approach this as a form of a well-needed break. My best friend was always telling me to take this as a grateful thing, to know that, to take it easy, to relax, to not overwhelm yourself, when actually I'm known for loving to be busy. I don't like finding things or struggling to find things to do when I'm at home. I can get that, and he doesn't mind at all. But I honestly have difficulty with that kind of thing, because I love doing things. I love being active. I love getting things done when they need to be done. And a lot of it involved going out a lot, because I was always working throughout the week, going to school throughout the week. And it really did help me have a peace of mind knowing that I was getting my life under control, getting my things done in my life. But yeah, fair enough. I can actually take this into consideration, that this was a huge eye-opener for myself as well, and I'm hoping that it is for you as well, to just keep in mind about your guys' health, about your guys' how you all need rest, and just to take this as patiently one step at a time, one day at a time, for everyone. And I do hope that everyone is just approaching this as peacefully as they possibly can. I know this is a very difficult situation to talk about and for everyone to deal with at this time, but know that you are not alone. You always have someone to talk to, whether it's your best friend, whether it's your dog, whether it's your brother or your sister, or even your next door neighbor. And you can't really like go see them. You can actually just talk to each other through the window or something. But just to let you know that people are there for you as you are for them. And that's all I have to say for this entire problem. And I do want to say that thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you all have a blessed, good day. Bye.